Hey guys, so it's been long awaited. Here we go, the annual makeup collection and storage video. Alright, so you know we gotta start with the disclaimer. One, this is gonna be a very long video, so get a snack, get your tea or whatever. That's how I like to watch makeup collection videos. If you're new to my channel and this is the first video you clicked on as you like makeup collection videos like I do, my name is Candace. Welcome to my channel. I have been collecting makeup for 6 years now ish. Yeah, around 6 years. I review makeup. This is a hobby, yet it is a paid hobby. I do get paid through ads and different things. I do get paid for it. Just put some things in perspective. I enjoy it. I love collecting makeup. I do not buy makeup to use it up. I do purge my collection. I don't do declutter videos simply because when I declutter, I invite friends and family over at that time so they can get it like while I'm doing it, which is pretty fun. And we drink and we have a good time with it. So that's just why it's not how I declutter. I never declutter by myself because that's boring. I've been collecting makeup for about 6 years. In this capacity, I've been wearing makeup even longer than that. This makeup collection has grown. I am going to link the entire playlist of my makeup collection so you can literally see from my very first makeup collection video all the way until now. Anything else I need to say, you know, I'm not trying to brag, of course, and it's simply down to those that mind this makeup. They don't matter in the sense of my channel because you don't have to watch it. And those that matter don't mind. So, you know, it is what it is. Think that's all the details I need to say. So I'm going to link my whole makeup collection and storage playlist down below where I've done breakdowns of my collection, how I organize each specific thing. So if you want to know about that, go ahead and check that playlist out. For an example, I'm going to show you like foundations today, but I have a video just going in depth on how I store them the certain way that I do and why I store them the certain way that I do, which I think is really interesting if you're looking into organizing your makeup. I'm also going to link my subreddit makeup organization down below. It's a sub that I created specifically for those who love to organize their makeup and love to see aesthetically pleasing drawers of nicely organized makeup and who need tips and tricks on how to store things down to what size baskets you might need for something. So that I'll link that down below as well. Alright, so without further ado, let's hop into Candace Victoria's makeup collection 2018. Okay, so a quick overview of the actual makeup space that I have. It stems from here all the way around the second corner, all the way around to over here. And I'm going to go through all of it with you in that way, simply in that way that you would walk around. Just some quick overview things. I film and do my makeup every day in this area. So the larger white ones, wide, and the tall skinny ones are IKEA Alex. I'm sure if you are looking at makeup collection videos on YouTube, you've seen them. They work well. They store a lot of makeup. They're perfect for what they are. I'm not a big fan of white. However, the tall ones only come in white, and I wanted everything to match. Plus, white reflects light well from a filming standpoint, and I just use Clorox wipes to clean it. I could paint them and customize them, and that might be in the future, but for now, I'm fine with it. This is also came from IKEA. I'm not really going to go into it. There's hair products in here, and then over here is this top one. Is some of like my backups that I have. I don't have a lot of backups. I don't like to hoard backups, but some things that I might have gotten two of because they're on sale or something, or buy one get one thing, they're in there. Okay, this also came from IKEA. Everything came from IKEA pretty much. These are lemon tabletops and legs. There's 1, 2, and 3 of them to make a corner desk. My ring lights and box lights all came from Amazon. And then my vanity light here with the bulbs, I'll actually turn that on for you when we get over there, is by Impressions Vanity. Okay, and then if you come over here, this 9 cube is from Walmart. And then everything else, I'll tell you as I know, as I go. So let's go ahead and we'll start here. So this part, ignore. This is my change jar. Everyone has a change jar. I know they do. And this is all silver change. I don't put the pennies in there. This is my UV light for my nails. And this is some extra Bath and Body Works crap and washcloths and things like that. All right, so on to the makeup. I'm doing this in the way that the room goes around, not so much how I put the makeup on. It doesn't make sense. So right here, I have 3 Muji drawers. So I'm actually going to get on the flow, because, okay. Right here, I have 3 Muji drawers. I have a lot of Muji drawers. And these are holding some eyeshadows that I have a lot of. So I have Maybelline Color Tattoos here. Okay. And then I have NYX cream bases. There's an empty drawer. I have some empty drawers here and there. These are ColourPop actual blushes. I did not put them in the blush drawer because to store them, I would have to store them like this. And I wouldn't be able to see them. And there's too many of them to go follow through every time I want one. That's cream blush. And then all of these drawers are my ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. They're not sorted any kind of way, just in these drawers. I literally pull the whole drawer out and look at it, and it is what it is. Then in these 2 drawers, these are my Morphe pressed pigments. They graduated out of my drawers over here because I got more at IMATS this year. And so they have 2 Muji drawers. There's an empty one. In here are some ColourPop. These are like bronzers, but they don't do anything as bronzers on me. So they are cream eyeshadows. They're in that category. And then over here is my Milani Bella Eyes that I am recollecting. I had all 30 of these and I depotted them into a palette. And I had depotter's remorse. And so I'm going to give my mom the palette. And I like these because they're gold and that goes with my room. And I like these back as singles. However, I'm not paying full price for them, so I only catch them when it's like a severe sale. I get them on clearance somewhere in a store. That's why I only have like 7, because it's not that top priority. Not a top priority. Okay. Then, okay, now I can grab a chair. So then over here, I have 2 beauty boxes. These I got from Amazon. I don't know. I'm going to try to link as much things as I can down below. But this Beautify sticker came on them. As you can see that, it came on them. And these are like $100 and something on Amazon now. It was like one day they were 50 bucks. And I bought 2. I was like, I cannot pass it up. So the lid I have folded down, but there's a lid that comes over top of here, and then you have these drawers. So over here and the top of here, I have all of my facial sprays for both before and after my face doing my makeup. So in this white tray, it separates. These are all my facial spray, primer sprays, rose water mists, toners, those type of things that I would put on before my makeup. And then outside of the white basket is all of the sprays that I will put on after I put on makeup. Max Fix Plus, there's that big Kryolan can back there. It looks like hairspray. Makeup Revolution, L'Oreal, not Cover FX, Boscia. I have a lot. I love setting sprays and trying new ones, and that's just how they are there. Then I have some random things in this drawer. My mirror I got from IMAX that the batteries have died, and I have it open to let me know I need to put more batteries in it. I do makeup pen. They're empty. I like to keep empty drawers. I spoke about this, I think, in one of my organization videos. If all this was full to the brim and I had no room to add anything new or to grow, it really gives me severe anxiety and it just bothers me. It's almost like a claustrophobic situation. So if that means purging, I haven't bought any new storage in a long time. So it usually means purging things because I need to have empty drawers and I need to know that I can grow. Yeah. And so then these bottom 2 drawers, this is eyelashes. This one is just kind of random lashes. There are some bottom lashes and a lash case and things like that. Here are all of my Coco and Eyelure lashes, my favorite brands, and there's some on the side for space. I have a lot of Coco lashes in there. Fairly different. My favorites are Queen Bee and Soho, but I have a lot. Let's see what I pull out. It's a new one. What's this? Fifth Ave. So I'm actually in the process. I was going to see how I wrote like 501, 201. That really does nothing for me because I don't know what that is. I still don't know what that looks like. So it just comes down to like a file system where I'll pull it out. So there you go. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is go over the top of the vanity first, and then I'll go to the drawers underneath. So on this one, this is a little bit of a mishmash, a bit, but yeah. So On the top, I have my foundations. I used to have my foundations in a drawer. However, I like them to stand up. And yeah, so they have been in here for a while. So these are actually nail polish organizers, and I have them sorted like my full coverage, but that kind of changed because I have a new one here. Anyway, all my droppers are together. Tubes are together, including a BB cream. Kat Von D just can't fit anywhere else. And then these can't fit anywhere else. And then by height or what have you, it is what it is. All right, and then here I have cream foundation that aren't liquid, pretty much creams, and my stick foundations. And then these are some face palettes for like special effects around the Halloween time that I got from Wet n Wild. And then in here are foundation mixers, and then my loose translucent, oh, there's one press, translucent powders. Like white, you know, that transparent, translucent type of powder. They are not in my powder drawer because I don't use them as much. And I wanted to reserve my powder drawer for more powders that I use. Because I have a lot of powders. This, I don't use these very much. Sometimes I will, but not enough. I just don't like flashback, and I don't like the fear of it. So, no. They're there. In here, I have highlighter palettes, specifically Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits. This is a NYX one, and this is a ColourPop one. The reason why they are up here is simply because of room. I cannot fit them and all of my single individual highlighters in one drawer. But I don't have enough to have 2 drawers of highlighters, because then it would be a waste of space. So they're over here. They're over here in this little cube. So I have, what is this? I think I have all of them but sugar. Anyway, Sun Dipped, That Glow, Gleam, Sweets, Moonchild, Aurora, the Nicole Guerrero, and the Ultimate. I don't have the Dream is new, and then there's a sugar one that I don't have. But the sugar, I think I didn't get that because there were some repeats in there. Then in this drawer is all of my deluxe size samples of mascara and lip that I'll get from Sephora or Ulta or what have you. Any deluxe sizes go in here. And I've been trying to plan a video where I use like a full face of like samples, but I don't have a lot of deluxe size things that aren't lipstick and mascara. So, but anyway, and this is just something I reach in, like, oh, let me try something new. And this is what it is: lipsticks, lip glosses, liquid lipsticks, and then you have mascaras in that little container. All right, and then at the bottom drawer are all of my primers. They're simply sorted by my more mattifying ones, and then everything else. And then these are just some of my drops, like the Cover FX drops, hard candy, things like that I would mix into a foundation or put on my face before foundation. So primer. All right, moving along. So here, this what is this? Acrylic organizer and that acrylic organizer. This one is for all new things that I am trying out that I got that I may have shown you in a haul video or something, but they're still not either have been reviewed or just used yet. I'm playing with them. They're new. I like to keep those things out of my collection until I've used them enough to have a memory of them. That way I can put them in the collection and not forget about them. So, as you can see, I got a lot of new palettes I'm still working through from New York and just other shopping trips. Some things down there, and you'll see them. And then over here is just more of like, everyday things. I keep my hand sanitizer up there. I keep my selfie light up here. If I go somewhere, like on vacation or something, I'll take it with me. However, it's up here because usually when I'm done a look, I'll take my selfies right here at the vanity with my phone. So it's easy to do that. And then we have Q-tips, eyelash glue, tweezers, my moisturizers and everyday wipes, eyelash curler. Those things just stay in here. Matches to light my candle. Those things are in there. Yeah. Keep moving. This is a candle warmer that's not on. And this is my vanity mirror, and that's me. This is my vanity mirrors from Impressions Vanity. This lipstick. So I am immature. I there's this running joke in my family, well, with me, my mom, and my brother, about the number 69. It's just like, you know how it's just so naughty and we giggle like Quagmire giggity, you know. So this lipstick is by Urban Decay, and it's one of their Vice lipsticks. Never worn it. I think I tried it on. It's called 69. And I am that immature that I had to buy it. When I told my mom, I was like, Urban Decay has this new lipstick called 69. She was like, you buying it, ain't you? I was like, yep. It's a red. It's fine, but I didn't get it for the color. I just got it because it's called number 69, and we laugh about it all the time. We just went out yesterday, and my total was like $69, and we just giggled in the store. And so it just sits there as a little happy reminder. That's all it is. This 2018 I just got from Walmart because I graduated with my bachelor's in 2018, and I have a 2009 when I graduated high school. And then I have a 15 when I graduated with my first degree, and then I got to keep it going, getting years, I guess. So that's why I got it. That is a Laura Mercier lipstick that just doesn't weirdly fit anywhere else in my collection. I like it there now. I don't know. That is the lashes that I have on currently. So to remember, just to keep the box on hand. Phone charger, wireless charger. I usually sit my phone there or sit it up on like the angle to watch YouTube videos and things like that. Alright, so then here are my brushes. I have 1, 2, 3 carousels of brushes. This is a Pampered Chef rotating utensil holder. I got mine off of eBay because when I bought them, they were white. They don't make the white one anymore. They just make the black one. However, as I grew in my room, I decided to spray paint them gold. So I actually have 4 of these, but only 3 are being used. So in here, all my powder brushes, blush, powder foundation, what have you, powder. Over here are my eye brushes, and they are weirdly sorted. Someone asked for a brush organization video, and that will be coming. I need to clean them all first, but they are weirdly organized. And then over here are all of my liquid and cream brushes. So to blend in liquid foundation, to blend in concealer, to whatever, anything liquid or cream I'm putting on my face, I'm using one of these brushes. And then here are just some sets that I think are pretty together, that I still use, but that are pretty together. So these are my like Harry Potter wand brushes. This set I got from Walmart. This set I got from Walmart, I think, or my sister gave it to me. And then this is a Wet n Wild set. And that's just a big brush holder that I have no place else to put. So, and those are there. They're out of the way, and that is the top. So now we're going to go below and over here. Yeah, we're going to keep going. So let's go ahead. Sorry for making you dizzy. We're going to go in this Alex first, okay? So at the top, this is brows and eye primers. Excuse me. So here are eyebrow products. They're kind of sorted by like creams, sorta. Creams and pencils, like my dip brown. So this is like my main one. I don't know. Powders, and then these are some tools and different things. And then I have eye primer here. All of my different eye primers. And then these are some jumbo eye pencils that can be used as bases or liner, but usually bases that I use them for. Okay? And then here are mascaras with some new ones that I have not opened because I just have too many open. Some cream bases here. These Dream Move shadows. Oh my god. So, it's so funny. I found these in the dollar store a couple years ago, and they're still good. And I've used one as recently as like 2 months ago. And I don't even know. Like, I like these. I love these. They don't even make them anymore, but and I'm using them till they dry out. That's what I'm doing. And then my e.l.f. smudge pots and lustrous eyeshadows. So, that's there. Here are, this drawer, I'm having issues with it as it doesn't come all the way out anymore. Don't know why. Eyeliners, these are liners in a pot. Yeah, liners in a pot. They were sorted some kind of way between the two, but they're not really anymore. These are all liquid liners that are colors, that aren't black. These are my black, except this one, wait. Yeah, these are all my black liquid liners, and then these are all my pencil liners, kind of sorted by color there. So yeah, that's those. Okay. Excuse me. So these are all of my single shadows that I have no desire to depot. Okay? I have no desire to put these in a palette, like take them out of the packaging. They are all various brands, and they're not sorted by brand. They are sorted by shade. So we have my black, white, silvers, and smoky shades here. Then we have the nude neutrals here. These are metallics, bronze, gold, like metallic shades. Then we have blue and purple. We have green and yellow. I'm not missing. Green and orange. I apologize. Green and orange. And then we have green, orange, and yellow. And then we have pinks, reds, and such. And as you can see, there are various brands. If I get a lot of some, like for example, I was really into these Urban Decay singles, and I still am, but I only buy them, they're like $18 a piece. So I'll buy them on a deal or something like that. So once I accumulate like a bunch of them, they will move to like a Muji drawer. That's the level of graduation in the collection. Everyone has goals of being in a Muji drawer. So yeah. All right. I gotta get back on the floor. All right. So in here are more singles, if you will, but they're more just various forms. So you have here all of my baked shadows from AOA. This brand is sold on Shop Miss A. They're all $1. So these are some baked eyeshadows, but I have all of them, and so they get their own little thing. However, they are kind of big, where they would take up like 3 Muji drawers worth. So it also has to be space. Like it also depends on space, like what gets a Muji drawer and what doesn't. So yeah, my mind is crazy. These are all my loose shadows from Shady Cosmetics. These are my loose shadows from Shady. Then these are all my other loose pigments. Everything from MAC to Jessie's Girl to CoverGirl, NBA, loose pigments. These are kind of loose, kind of pressed. These are the L'Oreal Infallibles. I have a lot of these and I like these. They were in a Muji drawer, but they kind of got downgraded, and I don't remember why, but they're there now. Oh, because I can stack them on the side and see them. There you go. Here are all my loose glitters, loose cosmetic glitters, and then here are all of my like bases and mixing mediums and glitter adhesives, and then I keep my Lemon Head Space Paste glitter paste in here as well. So that's what I do. Alright, and now let's go down here. Here are all of my magnetic palettes that have things in them, and my magnetic customizable things. So here are some pressed glitters in palettes. Now, I'll tell you something, a little hint. If Sephora has a product, like a sample or a point perk that I like, but I don't want to purchase anything from Sephora, I'll get these Anastasia quads. They are $1 at Sephora. And I have rouge, so I have free shipping. So I'll buy this for $1 to get the samples of the point perks. And so I have a lot of these, and they're really good. They really come in handy. I mean, I use them, but they really come in handy. So these are just some pressed glitters that I have. I have 3 Inglot palettes that I've made at IMAX. These are 2 different melt stacks that I have. So I have the radioactive stack, and then I have the, oh my gosh, rust stack. I think it's the, yes, I have the rust stack as well. Alright, this is just a matte quad. I sort my singles by brand. This is one that I do sort by brand because, video purposes, like when I'm writing down the products that I use, or I'm saying what shade it is, okay, let me calm down. Sometimes the brand will put the name of the shadow on the back, but not their brand name. So, and even if they do, it might be really small or whatever. So I like to keep the brands together if I can. So for an example, this Z palette is all Carity. This is Carity Shadows. So now I know when I flip one over, it's the brand Carity, I just say the name. These are all of my Morphe singles, okay? This is that, the Milani Bella eyes that I was telling you about. This is all of my Shiro Cosmetics loose shadows from the Harry Potter collection, and I have some pressed shadows there. These are some pressed MAC shadows, and then right here are Sally's, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And then this is all of my most of my shadows that are larger pans, which is interesting because these companies make eyeshadows in really large pans, which I appreciate. So I have them in one of these Adept palettes. So I have different brands sorted, like spaced out. And that's what that is. Okay. Whew. And then I have a blank one, an empty one. It's just there. I don't even know why it's there, actually. I'll move that over. And then in these big magnetic palettes, I made these. They should be in my makeup storage collection organization playlist. These hold all of my Coastal Scents hot pots. I have a lot. And this one isn't full. And they are all inventoried. Thank God. I finally finished that inventory. And so I'm able to know which other ones that I can get. I do have a makeup inventory that is in the process of being complete. I have to go. That's going to be a whole project for me this summer. Inventorying all this makeup. So yeah. Okay, so now we're moving on to the other side. In here is just like Q-tips, extra stuff, and some like my face masks, some things like that, flossers, things like that. It's not really makeup related. And right here on top is some empty, they're all empty now, but I keep cotton balls and makeup sponges, and then these are my mini beauty blenders and such right there. So now we're on to this drawer, okay? Told you guys it's going to be a long one. So, this drawer we have junk. These are some brushes that, ooh, excuse me. These are just some extra brushes that just didn't fit in there nicely. They're just there. These are all my blotters and oil blotting things that I usually use on my face before I film a video. I'll just grab one. Some junk, this is the stand I use when I put my phone on my tripod to go live on YouTube. I have nail files, scissors, things I need in emergency to open things, some handheld mirrors, sharpener, and then these are all this is all my jewelry for piercings that I currently have. I have a big piercing box, but a lot of it's old crap, so yeah. In here we have concealer. I made this organizer with foam border. You'll see a few of these in this video. So how my concealers are organized. So we have palettes here, color correctors there, and then these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are just by shade tone-ish. Those are just crap in jars because it works. These are oh my gosh, AOA as well, and they are colors that are either a little bit cool, a little bit warm, whatever, and I haven't just given them away or whatever yet. They're just there. It was just if those aren't there, that's just an empty compartment. And then again with tone, these 3 sections I tend to reach for the most because they're my skin tone, and then the next shade lighter that I like to highlight with, or actually like 3 shades lighter I like to highlight with, but that's just how they're sorted. Okay, and then in here, this foam organizer is a little rough. It's okay. It's a little rough. These are all my contour palettes. We have creams in the back. So I have Anastasia, Ulta, Black Radiance, things like that. These are powder contour kits. Okay, these are just a little bit of everything, custom. I made this one at IMATS 2 years ago, last year, 2 years ago. Can I open it? Can I? With 3 powders. Yes, a little bit random things in here. My Anastasia custom contour kit. Really happy with this one. Okay. And then here are some hot bronzers, if you will, as well as some cream. Oh my God, sticks. Get my life together. Alright, now in here are all of my loose highlighters, and some smaller like trios. This is Elmo because he is holding a highlighter pan that fell out of the packaging and I had nowhere else to put it. So these are some larger ones from Makeup Revolution, Wet n Wild. These are, what do we have here? More Makeup Revolution. I love their highlighters. I really do. Their baked bronzers, their shimmer. Oh, they're really nice. I really like those. We have ColourPop. These are just creams back here. ColourPop, Makeup Revolution, Wet n Wild. These are kind of sorted by size and type as well. We have LA Girl. I'm sorry. Yes, LA Girl, Elf. These are Wet n Wild. What is that? NBA, Milani, some more AOAs. Then I have my MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes and Extra Diminished Skin Finishes. My Becca highlighters. Then we have other high-end brands like Too Faced, Cover FX, Inglot, Urban Decay, NARS, Lorac. Yeah, and so those are my highlighters, minus the palettes that are over there. Okay, good, good, good. We're getting there. We are getting there. Blush. This is all of my blush, including the blush palettes. So we have the blush palettes here. It's all palettes, some little duo trios there. These are just sorted by size. So because of that, they're sorted by brand because the brands have the same size. So we have all my MAC blushes here with space for about 2 more. So my MAC blushes here. This is NYX ombre blushes, as well as some City Color Be Matte. These are my Milani Flower Petal. These are some more drugstore Urban Decay. And then all of these are Coastal Scents Forever blushes. Love those. So yes, this is kind of customized toward what I have now. If I haven't bought any new MAC blushes since I made this organizer, and I haven't bought, and Coastal Scents hasn't come out with any new Forever blush shades. If they do, that is just an opportunity for a new fun project. So yeah, not worried about it. Okay, and then this drawer are all of my powders. Again, another organizer. So we have, this is how it's sorted. So here are all of my powder foundations that I can usually wear without anything else. They're powder foundations. So foundations, we have loose powders that are tinted, okay? My translucents are somewhere else. These are my setting powders. So pressed powders, setting powders. And granted, I use these interchangeably. I might set a foundation with a powder foundation, what have you. These are all of my like really light, soft, focus finishing powders, if you will. Like, I know that's the Black Radiance name, but like, yeah, just that airbrush soft, that type of thing. That is my Makeup Forever Pro finish that I don't really know what category to put it in because of what I use it for. Kind of weird. My Black Radiance, both are here because they're really big. Then we have some loose color correcting powders. Then I have all of my loose yellow powders to bake with, such as Sasha Buttercup, this Black Radiance one that's huge that I like, and such like that. And then I have my pressed powders that are yellow that I would just set my under eye area with. So my MAC Studio Fix in C8. It's a really yellow powder. It's great for my... Oh, can I open it? Hold on. Yeah, really good for my under eye area. So yeah, and those are my powders. Alright, we are moving along now. So now we are on this little final corner. Okay, I'm going to address the center thing here on my Mickey Mouse rug. This is the makeup remover station. At the top are all of my micellar waters, my cleansing oils, all those type of things. Coconut oil, those things take off my makeup. Here are wipes, the tower of wipes. A lot of wipes. We need that. We need that. Alright, so let's go here. On top of these two Alex drawers, we have my big bin of beauty sponges that aren't dirty. My dirty ones are in a little basket under my vanity. This lid is only on when all of them are dry. So usually just like sits right here, because when I put wet ones in there to dry, I can't put the lid on because it's gross. But anyway, they're all dry in there. So this was like a pretzel bin or something that came from Costco. I don't know. But when it was done, I asked, could I have it? And so now these are my beauty blenders and sponges. All brands. Real Techniques, Beauty Blender, a lot. Okay? Now, whew, these palettes, these two things hold my palettes. There's some empty drawers in there. For the most part, they hold palettes. And so I'm going to go through them drawer by drawer, starting with the top. So this little basket is housing all of my ColourPop palettes. I have enough ColourPop palettes to have their own drawer. However, ColourPop palettes are small and colorful and pretty enough where they'll get their own little basket at the top. And I have like 3 new ColourPop palettes over there that will go in here. Here is my Morphe palettes. This is where I store them. I just did a Morphe palette breakdown video. And yeah, so this is how I store them. These gold baskets came from Walmart. I have larger ones and smaller ones. They're like $3 for 3 little ones or $3 for 2 big ones. Great. Like I have a big one over there. I love these gold baskets. They have rose gold as well. Work with my decor. These 2 file organizers were on clearance at Target for $3. They are still sold at Target, but they're like $9. Why were these 2 on clearance? I do not know. But I wish they had more. I love it. So anyway, these are house all of my Morphe palettes. I have the old school 28s, 35s, the 12s are in the front. And then these are like the 15 and the 25 in a gold basket, and they are at the top because they don't all fit in one drawer. And because they don't really have distinct packaging, I can see the circles that tell me what palette it is this way. So that's how that's like that. All right, so we're going to go here first. So this is all Wet n Wild. Did I just lie? Yes, no. This is all Wet n Wild palettes, okay? Drugstore. I haven't picked up any new Wet n Wild palettes in a long time. These are the new, well, I guess no. These are the newest ones, so. And you have the 3 here, including some limited edition. I do not have all of them by far. 5 pan, 6 pan, 8 pan, and the new 10 pans. Okay. Elf and LA Colors here. A lot of my LA Colors came from the dollar store, Dollar General. Every time I do a makeup collection, I got to bring this palette up. I've been wearing eyeshadow for a long time. This is the most depotted palette in my history. What am I trying to say? This palette called Tease, I've gone through about 6 of them. I remember I posted my Coastal Scents Oatmeal Tan single and was like, this is the first eyeshadow I've ever hit pan on. As an adult, it was the first eyeshadow, and since I've been collecting makeup, it was the first eyeshadow. But in my life, I have panned these entire palettes. This bright colors, I would not blend them. I would do like half and half in like a straight line down the middle. It was great. If you see any old pictures of me in high school playing volleyball or softball, I had on this eyeshadow, and it was the best thing ever. So anyway, it's Elf and LA Colors. In here are just some other mishmash of drugstore. Milani, Maybelline. What is this? L'Oreal, City Color. Various ones. Okay. More drugstore side. That basket is to sort things so everything's not falling over. Sleek. These are some Amuse from Shop Miss A. Maybelline Nudes. Makeup Revolution. Coastal Scents Revealed. And the L'Oreal. Alright, and now this isn't drugstore, but Juvia's Place gets its own drawer because they just graduated to their own drawer. So that's really nice. So my Juvia's Place palette. And then we have NYX down here. And they're like that for display purposes. NYX and BH Cosmetics back here. Okay. So quite a few. Alright. Now in here, this is OG. I don't really use these palettes anymore. I should do a video on them. When I started collecting makeup, Elf was a life. Elf had these 144 eyeshadow palettes. This is the colorful one, and this is the neutral one. 144 eyeshadows for $15, and they would always have site-wide sales that were like 50% off, buy one, get one free. And I love it. They're nostalgic, and I'm never going to get rid of them. And now here are some of my small empty palettes. I have the Mini Z palettes, empty Makeup Forevers, which I don't own any Makeup Forever shadows, but this is one of those things that Sephora had for $1 that I would get to get free the rewards and the samples or something. And then this is the Anastasia 4 pants, and I do give these away. Like when I give out singles that I don't want anymore to my family and friends, I always put them in a palette for them. So I have those. And then these are all of my empty Z palettes and empty magnetic palettes. That Morphe one can go in there. Okay? So, I have a lot. Coastal Scents always has a sale on these. Always have when they have their 50% off sale. I have these clear ones, and I also have the ones, this is a Morphe one, with the mirror, but Coastal Scents has them, makes them as well. They come in handy. I've had a lot more, but as I purchase singles and stuff, that's what I do. I keep them. And I can make my own now as well. So I haven't bought an empty magnetic palette in a very long time. Although I'm really close to getting the Adept one that holds 88. But I'm holding off. I'm holding off. Since I'm on the floor, let's go here and go up. So over here are some more depotting and pressing and magnetic palette things. I have some empty jars for crap. Some different pressing mediums and preservatives. When I press my own glitters, I have preservative now so they don't go moldy. This is some empty pans, more empty magnetic pans and such. And these are my pressers, the things that I press, my tamps, that's what they're called, that I press them down with, okay? Empty drawer, what? Another empty drawer, what? Another empty drawer, what? Okay, see, told you guys, gotta have empty drawers, always. All right. So in here are, I'm working my way up. In here are brands, higher end brands, my Sephora brands, that I don't have enough of to get its own drawer. So you got Huda Beauty palettes, Tarte, Anastasia. That's how that works. And then I have 2 online brands there just because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. Here we have The Balm and Kat Von D. So I have quite a few of her palettes. I love Kat Von D shadows. We have The Balm here. Again, not enough for them to get their own drawer. But the Balm, Kat Von D would get its own drawer before The Balm gets its own drawer. So, it's happening. Okay. Just put my new I Divine palette in there. I'm wearing it today. Pastel Goth, Metal Matte, that type of thing. In there. In here is Lorac. Yes, Lorac has its own drawer. So I have all the Pro palettes. I heard on the street, I saw a sneak peek of the Pro 4 palette. Not Mega Pro 4 because that's already out, but a Pro 4. So keep your eyes out. The Unzipped, some of the pocket ones, and then all of my Mega Pros. I have all 4 Mega Pros. 1, Mega Pro 2, Mega Pro 3, and Mega Pro 4. I love Lorac's formula. Next we have Too Faced. So, we have all of the chocolate bar palettes. Not all of them, because I don't have white chocolate. I don't have okay, so no. Anyway, Sweet Peach, Bonbons, what is that? Semi-sweet chocolate. Alright, semi-sweet chocolate, the original chocolate bar, chocolate gold, this is Pretty Rebel, the mini chocolate bars, cat eyes, peanut butter jelly, Stardust, and then this was the collab with Vegas Nay, and then the Natural Love. Okay? Then here are all my Urban Decay palettes. So all of the Nakeds. Naked Smoke It, Naked Heat, Ultimate Naked. I have the Vice 4 back there. This Ammo is the very first Urban Decay palette I ever bought. And it was $16 on sale at Ulta. And it has seen love. Smoked, After Dark, Electric, Distortion is in there. And then the mini, the basics. So, yes, all of the Urban Decay. So those are all of my eyeshadow palettes. Pretty cool. So now we're almost done. We're going over here. So these are beauty books. And this is my soap dispenser. These are beauty books that I don't necessarily collect like actively, but around the holidays and around Halloween when they come out, I like Disney, and so I usually like collect the ones that I think are really cool. So they're not used, they're just collector beauty books. On this shelf are all of my Milani lip products. I keep my lip products in these things that you're about to see, but these are all of my Milani lip products. I got these organizers from Lady Moss at Lady Moss's booth at IMATS, and so I was like, okay, the gold on display. Now, if I find something a lot cooler or that needs to go on this shelf, these definitely can go back in the organizers in the Muji drawers. I have enough space, but I have them on display because this is one of my favorite lip formulas of all time. The Milani Bullet lipsticks, as well as their liquid lipsticks of all time. All time, you guys. So that's pretty cool. I have the lip glosses, the matte liquid lipsticks, metallic liquid lipsticks, the shiny lipsticks, all that stuff. So then we have over here, I have 6 Muji drawers and 3 organizers. So these organizers came from Lady Moss as well, and they each hold 100 and something lipsticks. As you can see, only one of them are full. So I have some of my favorite lipsticks from. You can tell which ones I have a lot of, like Milani. These are Maybelline. I have a lot of, these are the NYX Full Throttle. I have a lot of Lorac lipsticks. The Alter Egos is a good formula. I would only buy those in sets. Only. LA Girl. Then we have the Wet n Wild, which are really good. Yeah, so I have all my bullet lipsticks and some chunky lipstick sticks. And then I reserved the Muji drawers for liquid lipsticks, specifically lip gloss, well, lip products that are usually longer in size that don't go in the organizers, and ones that I have a lot of. They get their own drawer. So let's go through really quickly. Top drawer here, we have Buxom. Oh my god, I only own one full-size Buxom. Buxom puts out a lot of nice sets, which I really can respect. So I get a lot of their full-on lip polishes, full-on lip creams. Yeah, and I don't have to buy full sizes all the time. And here are more Buxom rolled over with their liquid lipsticks, as well as my NARS lip collection. The Velvet Lip Glides. Oh my god, they're wonderful. So I have those. These are some Maybelline, different types of lip products from Maybelline. They are in their own drawer. NYX has a bunch of drawers. So these are the NYX lingeries, as well as some minis stuck back here of different products, because I'm trying to save space, you know. But more lingeries and more minis, okay? And then we have the Volt I got with the liquid suedes, as well as some full-size liquid suedes, as well as the soft matte lip cream Volt, okay? And there are 3 empty drawers down here, so we're good to go. Then if you go here from top to bottom, these are my LA Splash liquid lipsticks, the Lip Coutures and the Smitten Lip Tints and stuff like that. Then we have ColourPop. These 2 drawers are the original ColourPop liquid lipsticks that first came out. Some of them are settled, as you can see. I don't know if that's all of them, actually, because I have given colors away. But anyway, ColourPop. Then we have some other, like, Ultra Satin Lips, Ultra Glossy Lips, things that I've purchased later on. And all of my ColourPop lippy sticks. Okay? Then we have, this is an entire set of the Ruby Kisses Forever Matte liquid lipsticks. Pretty cool. These were $2. $2 liquid lipsticks, and they are pretty decent. Alright, then we have Lorac lip glosses, which is a great formula. I have more Lorac lip glosses, as well as some NYX lip glosses. Then we have, in here are my Stila lip glazes, Stila lip glosses, and then any other, like, e.l.f. liquid lipsticks that have this twist-up thing. I just feel like they all can go together, because they all look the same. And then here we have some MAC Vamplify lip glosses and empty drawer. Then over here at the top, we have some more higher end liquid lipsticks that I don't have enough of to get its own drawer. So you have Anastasia, Kat Von D, Too Faced. You get me. You get me. Then in here we have some NYC, Lime Crime. I don't have enough to have its own drawer. Some. You get it. You get it. You get what we got here. You get what we have here. Lorac, Jeffree Star, AOA from, what is this? Shop Miss A again. These 2 I got a long time ago, before I knew about the whole controversy with him. However, I'm not throwing away product that I'm still using. Just don't buy any more. That's how we do that. LA Colors and such. Wet n Wild has a lot of liquid lipstick. So this is some of Wet n Wild, along with some LA Girl. And here's the rest of the Wet n Wild all together. Empty drawer. Almost empty. Some more LA Colors. Some more random. Some lip tars. Some such and such. And some more. And some lip pencils. that are large, that aren't lip liners. And right next to it, I have some lip palettes. My Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette is actually in my makeup kit. I don't have it out. And then these are some NYX lip palettes. And then these are my lip liners right here on the side there. Okay, and then if you go here, these are all of my lip, these are some more lip glosses that are kind of random that give me color and tint. I put them in here, as I don't have necessarily like more than one shade of that particular type of product. So it goes there. Of course, all the clear lip glosses that you would need, sheer lip glosses, and then here we have lip balms. All right. And then and a lot of these are just storage. I keep extra wipes there. These are my wipes from the Dollar Tree, my Bolero wipes. I love them. I go through them. I love them. Like alcohol and different things. And then at the bottom, I have some books. I have a lot of books, but these anthologies there. Becoming Beyonce, I want to read that. I got it from Five Below not too long ago, and I just sat it there to remind me to read. The rest of my books are in storage. And then my school books are by my desk. And then some beauty makeup books. Yeah. So that is Candace Victoria's entire makeup collection. How you feel about it? Did you stay with me for this entire hour? Did you stay with me? I thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, any requests, anything you need to know about any of the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave it down below. Thank you guys for hanging with me this whole time. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!